Each year, the IDPA Winter Championship has brought a sellout crowd to the Smith & Wesson Shooting Sports Center. Last year's 10th anniversary match was a huge success, with an extra day added to handle the number of competitors. Well, this year is more of the same, with 3 full days of competition. And now there's more on the line than just a winter match. It's now a national title match, with the top competitors in Springfield to shoot for the championship. Winter in Springfield, Massachusetts, at the Smith & Wesson Sports Shooting Center, where IDPA shooting has always been a recipe for success. And this year, there is another ingredient to make an already great match better. This year marks the first time this match has been designated a national championship. Officially, it's the IDPA Indoor Nationals. Robert Ray is the membership manager for IDPA.
We've tried to expand out what we're doing, and with Smith & Wesson's continued support of IDPA, and this match was always the second largest IDPA match in the country, we decided to go ahead and in partnership with Smith & Wesson and make this a national level event.
Expanding the IDPA's appeal is a task made easier by the continued popularity and availability of concealed carry permits.
The IDPA really is great for the entry-level shooter. We're able to reach out into an environment that other places can't. Since we're a defensive-oriented sport, we really reach into that concealed carry marketplace. So many states have passed concealed carry permit laws recently that it's grown tremendously over the last year and a half.
And with that growth comes new shooters. Mike Semerero is one of the newest at this national.
I'll tell you what, they do a phenomenal job here. This is actually my first year shooting the Indoor Nationals, and I'm hooked. I just started shooting IDPA in November, and I just can't get enough of it. It's phenomenal.
Another relatively green shooter in the match is Smith & Wesson Vice President of Marketing, Tom Taylor.
This year I decided to go ahead and take the jump and shoot the whole course. So, I just wish I had the opportunity to shoot more, because it's always fun when you do it. I think the creativity is amazing, because you think every year, how do they come up with 9 or 10 different stages? It blows my mind that you walk in and they always have a very different set of scenarios. It's never the same.
One of those ideas that is getting everyone's attention is the stage known as the wrong floor. The scenario here is that you have ridden the elevator into a holdup with 6 bad guys and 2 hostages. 3 of the bad guys charge you as the elevator doors open. Enhanced service revolver masterclass shooter Jerry Michalak handles all the threats on the wrong floor in 8.73 seconds, but 7 target points down add 3.5 seconds to Jerry's time.
Well, I survived it. Not great, not bad, so survival.
And with that said, now would be a good time to explain the scoring system for IDPA competition. The competitors are shooting for a time on each course of fire, and they are trying to shoot accurately to protect that time. This is the IDPA target. Shots in the A zone add no time. Shots in the B zone are 1 point down and add 0.5 seconds. And shots in the C zone are 3 points down and add 1.5 seconds. One requirement of IDPA shooting not seen in the other shooting sports is the mandatory use of cover. The range officer will warn the shooter if he is not protecting himself from the targets that haven't been neutralized. Another staple of IDPA shooting is the low light or no light stages requiring a flashlight. It's another way to test each shooter's tactical readiness while adding a sense of realism to the competition. And as in years past, some of the best practical pistol shooters are here to test their defensive skills. And their first stage of fire is a dark one called cleaning trouble. This stage requires the use of a flashlight, and David Olhasso has a new tech solution for that requirement.
This is a Liberator from First Light. It's designed more around how the hand works than around a traditional flashlight. Before the game, I'm able to start my hands at side, draw the light, and straight out, be able to grab the light. It's activated by a pressure sensor for the thumb, so very easily I can scoop the light, go to my firearm. It takes the disaster factor out of shooting with the light.
But even with the new lights, David is not the top shooter on the stage. Best performance on stage 1 comes from Ohio police officer Bob Vogel. 11.31 seconds and clean on the targets is a great start for the stock service pistol shooter. I think you're seeing again the benefit of competition in developing new techniques and equipment. So is that new flashlight David Ohasso is using the wave of the future? Well, maybe if it picks up seconds in the match, it could be a winner along with David. We'll find out as the top competitors shoot to the finish coming next.